somebody wants to come and talk about the week, their experience this week, and they will do it from here in front of the banner. So they'll be recorded, so you need to be audible and not so long, just straight to the point, but to encompass the experience for the whole week.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anne from Bungoma County. And this week, I really want to thank everyone, participants and our presenters. Today, the week has been very good. We have learned so many. I'm so sure that most of us, even though you are in business, we were quacks. We were business quacks. Because we are learning so many things that have been there, but we are not exercising. This week, I have learned that we need to move. And as women, being empowered to be exporters, we have got enough knowledge, but we shall keep pushing. Like today's topic, certification. Those certificates and documentation has been the biggest day because we noticed, just like the certificate of origin, we've been doing things in the contrary, but today we have known how to get the certificate and work on them. We've been working without so many documents, important documents. We've been conned across the borders for things that was our arrogance. So this program has not been for free. Thank you very much, Madam Rosemary, for you have done us a big job. Thank you very much, all the presenters. You are wonderful. And another thing, I've learned something very big. The youth in the community are doing us a lot of wonders. Did you notice that most of our youth, our presenters are youth? Yeah, so let us not underestimate the youths. We have learned. Madam, we've learned very well. And today I'm promising, in the next 1 year, I'll be on your export list. And we shall all keep holding on to your skirts and trousers. Ken, you don't let us down. We are all there. Thank you very much. What I've forgotten, please, somebody else say. It has been my best week. Thank you.
Much, Madam Ann. Thank you. We appreciate that. Deborah, karibu. We met in Mwanza with Deborah. So I promised her to enroll her in this program. And a few of other colleagues she had who went to the Mombasa training. So karibu sana, I'm glad to see you here.
Thank you very much, Ken. It has been a privilege to be part of this group, especially even the people, those who are participating. Has been a privilege to be with KEPROBA and to get all this knowledge. We kept visiting KEPROBA and always asking for information. But of course, because of COVID, we were not able to have the opportunity to have a meeting like this. So I'm so grateful that at least now we can be able to meet and have this knowledge passed on to us. We have gone out and tried to do things on our own, but now with your help and with the TFO, we can go further. Yeah? Even as a group, we can now go further. We've learned about market research, things that we thought we knew, but we had no knowledge about really as we go through the documents and see. And so this has been quite useful. I'm sure each of us is going to come out of here with something that they will use. Please don't leave here without using that information, because there are others who could benefit from the knowledge that you've learned. Go out and talk to people. Go out and talk to your friends who are already in business, who have products that they can actually export. Thank you so much, Ken, for this invitation. Thank you so much, Rosemary. Yesterday, I sat down with Rosemary to complain, basically, about the way we have tried to get into the market. And she's like, you just call people. All you're doing is calling people. You're not going to them. Get up, move forward. Yeah? Don't sit and expect other people to come to you. That's not their work. You're the one who needs the help, not them who need you. Okay? So thank you so much, Rosemary, for that advice. And yeah, that's all. I hope we'll have more meetings like this to be able to further our knowledge on exports and also exporting within the EAC. Thank you.
Much, Deborah. Thank you so much. We appreciate companies that are willing to take up the initiative to progress. She is progressing day by day, and so are you. We want to see you move from the stage that you are at right now and to get into export. Someone else has made a request to also say something. She has a keen insight, some keen insights to share. So please, acha ongea na microphone. Karibu.
Thank you, Ken, and thank you to our trainers, as well as to Madam Rosemary. I always think, we could go to university and try and learn all of this in like a whole year or two, but we get to have the privilege of sitting with people who are in the field well immersed, and you, Rosemary, who has lived and talked all this. So for me, I think what I'll do is I'll put on the hat of the youth of this particular cohort. And for me, when I left Eldoret, I said, okay, I'm coming here. I think I have knowledge, but I have a bridge that I need to cross over and fill that gap. So the things that I've thought of today that are very poignant are the export documents and how to be very, very precise. Because at the end of the day, we can work hard. Our farm, we have been on this job for 5 years. And if we cannot get our export documents in order, we end up losing the opportunity to do good business. Reputation-wise, we lose that. And then in the long term, we have to do a catch-up, which is not appropriate. In terms of taking insurance, just knowing that is important. And then lastly, the Incoterms, which have been the most interesting of the conversations today. So understanding, where am I on that Richter? Do I have ability to partner with somebody? We share the costs, or can we figure out a mutually beneficial option to make sure that the terms of how my good leaves our farm, gets packaged, gets to the port, goes on the high seas, arrives at their warehouse, and finally to the customer, we need to make it seamless. And I believe that, there's a better way of doing it instead of guessing. And they're not stealing her thunder, but Nduko, there's a conversation we had today about a lot of fear and how fear does paralyze us as human beings. We have been brave enough to venture into business. I think the fear that we need to overcome is the fear of the unknown. And so a workshop like this is a good initiative, but continual learning, continual research, and also realizing that market trends do change and we need to change with those terms. And to the point that Nduko will always stress, even if you fall 7 times, rise up. This 8th time, you will be successful. And in all of your learnings, help somebody else. Because if you keep quiet, somebody else is perishing for the same challenges. But I always say, God has blessed us with opportunity. He has blessed us with a network. And we should never be embarrassed to ask and keep on asking. Because if we don't ask, the opportunity just bypasses us. So thank you once again. Thank you for the good team collaboration. And hopefully we'll see each other again. Thank you.
Thank you. It is true. She is exporting indirectly. And when she came here on Monday, she did not know that she's an exporter already, because other people are exporting her products, and they've been exporting her products for more than 5 years. But she has seen the light, and once you know, then you implement. Sinikweli? Yes, I won't, like she said, she doesn't want to steal Madam Anastasia Ndogo's thunder. You are very resilient. You are very encouraging, and really, we are learning from you as much as they are learning from us. So thank you so much. Please give us some insights on your week, and what you have felt before, what you think about it now. Thank you.
Hello, I'm privileged to be here and stand before you this afternoon. It was an honor for all of us and I'm seeing whereby a new generation is being born, which is being nurtured throughout this week. And one thing I want to warn us, it should be of no good if we get all this information, full package, and we go and sit on it. Yeah, we may see opportunities, but as long as we sit on them, they're not gonna do any good. Experiences are there, and one thing that has come out this week, it's you may do all things the way you know, but if you don't engage professionalism, surely you are not going to go any far. We've been taught about the documentations, and being in Kenya, people want to get quick things, shortcuts, and that is where we've made mistakes and gone wrong. Now that we are getting the information, and the information that we have been fed, imagine this is something that you can go to any university and pay a lot of money to get it. But we are getting it free of charge. That is why I don't feel like I'm losing being coming from the farthest end, Kitui County, crisscrossing all the counties to be here just to be taught how to do things in the right manner. The facilitators, you're wonderful. May the Lord bless. We cannot pay you. The publicity of this education, something that you have taught and you understand in actions, you understand even in the documentation. Because the first thing when I went to get an export license, I didn't get anyone to tell me this. All what they were asking is money. Who do you know? Where do you want to export? Can I assist you? And no one bothered to tell me, yes, you want CIF, you want FOB. And then no explanation. So you get into deals blindly. And that's why I got my fingers burned. It is a long story, but I did not fall there. And one thing I know, the experiences that I have gone through, I have decided to mentor youth that when I pass on, or that time that I will not be able to do anything, I would have left a legacy like what this team is doing. They would have been selfish enough just to keep all what they know, and they just come, they are paid, you will just waste your time and you go. But I think it was worth investing and being involved as we are here today and raise another generation of women, because I know women, they don't have faint heart. Women know how to multitask. Women will not get into dirty deals. This is not without knowing we have our fellow men with us. And this is not disrespecting them. But the men that are in the house today, they are not just men, because they are representing the companies that are led by their women. So if you see any man seated next to you, can you know that they have a mother nature? Because they just want to support us. And they want whatever we are doing to tell us, yes, you can make it. Because that is the voice that a woman wants. Yes, continue. Push, and you'll be there. My fellow exporters, what was standing between us and the export market is what we are planning this week. Just information, because we have what it takes. But without information, you can't go far. So I want to encourage you. I didn't share my experience to make you fear. Because as I was telling my sister when we were enjoying lunch, what stands between women and their miracle or their destiny? And they want to try, but when somebody tells you you can't make it, then you die spiritually, and then you have no strength. I have passed so through, and I started problems even when the idea of registering a company came into my mind. I engaged a lawyer who just took all of my documents, and I paid 20,000. And when he went, after getting away with my money, it's just to tell me, madam, that company is taken. And then I sat down. My 20,000 is gone. My company, somebody else took it. Then I said, no. I can get another name. But before I am so sure that this name is gone, I took myself to the registrar's office, Sharia House. The secretary could not allow me to see the registrar, the registrar in general, because I had no appointment. Then I sat down. And then when this man was just walking out, I stood just next to his voice. Sir, you can't leave me here. I have been here since 8 o'clock. And then, madam, what is your problem? And I walked explaining. He could not pass the door. He came back to his office. I told him my problem. He gave me a note. I went to search, and that company for sure it cannot be taken. It's called New Africa Fresh Vegetables Exporters. And I had a farm fresh for a substitute. So what you push your art, God supports it and you will get it. As long as you believe in yourself, you have what it takes, and don't lose hope. So thank you so much, because I can see a platform whereby all these women will be meeting somewhere in Canada, taking coffee, waiting for their consignment, because no one is going to manipulate them, because they have what it takes. Thank you so much.